Today is all about the 80s vibes with two watches inspired by supercar posters from that time. The watches are from Farr and Swit. They are the Solar Chrono Vice, and I have two flavors of the watch in today. These are just plain fun watches. Big thanks to Farr and Swit for lending these in. Really appreciate it, but let's get to it and check them out. Now, over the past year or two, thanks to some of the watch shows I've gotten out to, I've had the chance to meet quite a few of the brand owners, and Adam from Farr and Swit is one of my favorites. They've been doing some cool things lately with watches like these, and even their very affordable retro digital mixtape watches. Adam has also been putting out some great content here on YouTube, both Farr and Swit related and just watch content in general. So check him out. I'll link the channel in the description. The two versions of the Solar Chrono I have today is the Vice 2.0 Bubblegum on the right and the newer Vice 3.0 Electric Blue on the left. We'll start with the 2.0 Bubblegum here, and it's a close call, but if I had to pick, this would be the one for me. I like the teal and purple combination happening with this. The dial is split into two sections. Same goes for both watches. At the bottom is that grid pattern. Splitting the top and bottom part of the dial on the left is the company name and Solar printed in white. On the opposite side of the dial is the date framed also in white. Surrounding the dial is the minute track in teal, matching the color of the chronograph second hand, and then the black tachometer. We'll swap over to the electric blue here, and let's fire up the chronograph. The movement, by the way, is the Seiko VS71A solar-powered movement. It features a sweeping second hand that looks to be beating at about 4 or 5 beats per second. So there's somewhat of a stutter to the second hand as it moves around the dial. Down at the 6 o'clock is the running seconds, and up at the 12 in that sunset sub-dial is the minutes for the chronograph. We'll stop here and reset the chronograph, and the pushers have that typical feel of a quartz chronograph, kind of that spongy versus the snap of a mechanical or mecha quartz movement. Not a bad thing, but not quite as satisfying to use. The case is brushed with a polished bezel. We've got good finish work here. The pushers and signed crown also get some polish work. The crown is a screw-down crown and very easy to grip. It's quite a large crown, so setting the date and time is a snap. Also screws back in smoothly. The case back is perfect for the watch with that beachy 80s theme, and I like the 80s style font they're using for the text for Farr and Swit. The watches each come with a black and a blue or teal strap, and these are legit high quality FKM rubber straps. Comfort level is way up there. No issues with them attracting dust or anything like that. We've got solid signed hardware, and the straps also have quick release spring bars, so you'll easily be able to swap out straps for a different look. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of 42.4 millimeters, so it's a larger watch. Lug to lug is 50.2 millimeters. Lug opening is 22 millimeters, and the thickness is 12.6 millimeters. The crystal is an AR treated sapphire, and the water resistance is 100 meters. I also almost forgot to mention the lume. They hit everything with lume on these, from the subdials to the date surround. The text, chaptering, the lume is super cool on these. Hands are brighter than the rest of the lume, but still, how cool is that? And here is the bubblegum on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, and my mind goes straight to vacation mode when I look at these. These would be perfect for a beach getaway or a Vegas weekend, just pure fun, but at the same time, very well put together watches. Cost for these is $525 USD each, and they are currently available on the Farr and Swit site. Link will be below. Appreciate you taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.